what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We have a special one today. Our Baby Monster deep dive continues, and today we are watching a guide. It is by Internet to Nathan. It is titled How Baby Monster Was Formed, a guide to Baby Monster. I'll have the link to the original video in the description down below. It's about time we're getting to this, man. Coming off of Choom, Locked In has been getting plays from me. It's giving me like Justin Bieber Yukon vibes, the can't sleep without you, can't breathe without you, can't stand to see what I did without you. Mess with that heavy, bro. And then coming off the I Like It music video, just summer vibes. So it's about time we're getting into a guide before we jump into their discography, back to their original EP. I believe it's called Baby Monster with like a 7 in it. But this is going to be a great time to get to know the members. I believe it's Ruka, Pharita, Rora, is it Rami, Ahyeon, Asa, can't forget about Asa, and I believe Chiquita, right? Very diverse group too. From some are Thai, some are Japanese, some are Korean. But yeah, man, let me stop talking. Let's get right into this. Get to know the gals, how Baby Monster was formed, a guide to Baby Monster. Let's go.
It is your boy. This is a group the whole K-pop world has been waiting for. And at the end of 2022, YG Entertainment dropped the largest bombshell of the year.
2022.
That YG's new girl group, 7 years after Blackpink, Baby Monster will be making their debut in 2023.
So 2023 they debuted, but coming after Blackpink, that's some big shoes to fill, okay?
And well, here they are. Now let's find out all about Baby Monster, especially how they were formed and discovered from pre-debut to training life and now debut.
Better, better, better.
Now real quick, do you
Instinct like a bee,
and consider yourself,
like a boss, baby. I'm a boss, baby.
so hit that subscribe and the bell so you don't miss another How K-pop Groups Are Formed video. Trust me, a lot more is coming
The
up.
fits are stunting right now. The
Baby
streetwear.
Monster, also sometimes called BABYMON, is a, let's say, 7-member girl group from YG Entertainment. You'll see why I hesitated later. That debuted on November 26, 2023 with the title track Batter Up. And after listening to
Batter
it,
up.
I would say it's probably the most YG sounding thing to ever YG in the history of YG. Have you ever dreamt of wanting to listen to every YG artist song ever created and mash it into one song?
Batter Up's
this
the
is it.
culmination
So
of that?
obviously the hype around this debut was astronomical, because imagine following 21 and Blackpink as the next girl group from the iconic YG Entertainment. And the good thing is, Baby Monster is definitely a new monster. First, they are the
Not sure who 21 is. Maybe that's another group we're gonna have to get into. But Blackpink, I've reacted to a little bit to Blackpink, but I never really went in depth. So we're definitely gonna have to be on that too. Back it up.
and Blackpink as the next girl group from the iconic YG Entertainment. And the good thing is, Baby Monster is definitely a new monster. First, they are the most diverse YG group ever, having half foreign members, which doesn't seem that groundbreaking for K-pop, but for YG, it is. Now, the idea of Baby
the
Monster
tutting?
has
Hold
been in the works
up.
for years, and I mean years, because YG Entertainment copyrighted the name Baby Monster and Baemon in Korea all the way back in 2020. But you probably
Baemon.
first noticed them when they featured on their own survival show Last Evaluation, which premiered earlier this year on their YouTube channel. You can actually go back and watch it if you want. Basically, the show covers the whole monthly trainee evaluation process. These
We're
YG
definitely gonna eventually get into that Last Evaluation show for sure. So stay tuned for that.
trainees would have to complete in order to debut. Okay, so if I were to package everything that happened in the show, all you need to basically know is early in the episodes, Baby Monster was broken up to cover legendary YG artist songs, and even some of their seniors were there to judge them and their performances. But one of the
Dang, that looks
most
intense.
memorable takeaways for me from the show is when Papa YG, the founder of YG Entertainment and producer of Baby Monster, said with his chest, Baby Monster will never be 7. Basically to add suspense and drama and fear into the show and the trainees, but everyone already knew he was captain. Even when Baby
Did
Monster
they?
sat down to react to the official announcement on who will make the debut team, you could tell they weren't surprised at all when YG said they would all debut together. Ahyeon's reaction became like the new surprise Pikachu face for this generation.
Did he
Now,
just say
before
that
the
to just intensify the situation, just add some dramatics?
Official debut with Batter Up. After the survival show wrapped, the newly formed Baby Monster released a pre-debut song called Dream. No, not that one. An emotional track celebrating their journey and waking up in their dream of finally debuting as idols. Okay, now the elephant in the room. The thing we have to talk about when it comes to Baby Monster. Ahyeon. Now, Ahyeon is the most popular YG trainee and Baby Monster member that fans have been waiting for, but she is not there for the debut. After a big back and forth with YG Entertainment saying she will and she won't be in Baby Monster, rumors that she will leave the company and even debut solo, and that is why I held off on putting out this video earlier when Baby Monster released Batter Up, which was their debut, but I had a feeling that Ahyeon would return, plus it didn't feel right without her officially in the group. Now,
y'all told me Ahyeon's like the most popular one in face of the group. When did this video come out? About 2024. It's about 2 years ago. Okay. I don't know. I see Ahyeon now, so she's definitely in the mix.
let's learn more about the members. Ruka was born in 2002 in Okayama, Japan. Being one of the 2 Japanese members in Baby Monster makes Ruka one of the first Japanese female idols to debut out of YG Entertainment, alongside her other Baby Monster member, Asa. So she's already making history. Speaking of history, her history is a bit vague, but we know she has been dancing since she was only 6 years old. Then in 2017, she debuted with her first group. Yes, before Baby Monster.
Oh, wow.
This is Shibu 3, a Tokyo-based J-pop idol group that was originally formed in 2016.
Shibu 3? Is this the whole... This Shibu 3 got like 30 people. So she has experience.
J-pop idol group that was originally formed in 2016 with 73 members, where Ruka was in the original lineup.
73 members? How are you supposed to know the members like that? That's crazy.
Originally formed in 2016 with 73 members, where Ruka was in the original lineup. Ruka would promote as a member of Shibu 3 with a specialty in dancing hip-hop style for 3 years, until 2018, where she left to audition for YG Entertainment. Training for 4 to 5 years in YG, Ruka was mastering her dancing skills so much that one of YG's dance instructors and YGX dance crew leader, Lee-sung, said Ruka's strength is how long she's been dancing and her understanding of dance in general. Even Papa YG himself has claimed that Ruka is so amazing in dance that he has never critiqued her dancing once. That confidence in her dancing ability and her language skills, in of course Japanese, Korean, and even English, made Ruka the perfect choice to be the main dancer and main rapper and debut in Baby Monster. Pharita was born in 2000.
Main dancer, main rapper. That's great. Those are great attributes to have for sure. And trilingual. Sheesh.
5 in Bangkok, Thailand. And her birth name is actually this. And if you think,
let's see. Should I try to pronounce it? Pharita. Let's just sound it out. Boon Pak Di Thavi Yud. Boon Pak Di Thaviud. Pharita Boon Pak Di Thaviud. Probably wrong. I gave it my best shot. Y'all correct me in the comments down below.
2005 in Bangkok, Thailand. And her birth name is actually this. And if you think I'm actually going to try to say it, you're crazy. She attended the Romrudi International School in Bangkok, where she learned English from a very young age. Pharita started her career early in her life by being first a child model in Thailand, and later won a grand prize award first place in the Intermodel Thailand competition. Even though she found success in this, Pharita would take a step away from modeling and towards singing. The step she took was applying for the Thai survival show Idol Paradise under the name Pear instead of Pharita. But for whatever reason, she left the competition before the filming for the show began. That would probably be the best decision she ever made, because she would then audition for YG Entertainment Online, where she performed Blackpink's song How You Like That, which should give you some kind of idea of who her role model is. If you guess Lisa, you'd be wrong. You'd be right. Pharita was actually the only applicant selected out of 1,226 that auditioned. Putting in the time, actually 3 years training to be exact, Pharita with her powerful voice.
1 out of 1,226. That's a very low chance, man. That's a crazy come up.
And photogenic looks guaranteed her debut as the lead vocalist of Baby Monster. Asa was born in
So every time Pharita's singing, we gotta keep our ears open, man. You know I love the vocals. Lead vocalist, gotta be on that.
2005 in Naha,
Asa, hold on. Asa, we know about Asa. Hold on.
Okinawa, Japan. And there wasn't much I could find on her before she got into YG. However, Asa learned to dance at year 2, and her parents, specifically her mom, was a fan of K-pop and the boy group Block B. Oh my god, wait. Are we at the age where K-pop trainees now have parents that were fans of groups that we were? Okay, let me stop this existential crisis right now. Anyways, I found Asa performing in musicals like this one here in 2017,
theater kid?
which led her to YG auditions in Japan in 2018. At that audition in Japan, she actually met her future BABYMONSTER member I mentioned earlier, Ruka. As a trainee in YG, Asa
cool.
improved her Korean so much, she wrote and composed her own song. Remember, Korean is her second language. What's even more impressive
Wow.
is that her strongest ability is her rap.
내 삶은 의미해 음악 없이 내 맘에 불을 지피 새빨갛게 나는 더 높이 시작했으면 그쯤 봐야지 내 앞길
With the
막으면
attitude,
나는
okay.
action. 내 flow가 탐이 나는 뒤돌아봐봐 잡아도 못다 걸구지 마라 100%보다 더 많은 거 그리고 나은 거 보여줄게 쉽게 봤다면 그건 네 손에 yeah.
That talent you just saw is what made Asa a sure bet to debut as the main rapper and main dancer of BABYMONSTER.
Main rapper and
Ahyeon
main
was-
dancer. So Asa and Ruka are both main rapper, main dancers. Okay. Just powerhouses in both departments.
As the main rapper and main dancer of BABYMONSTER. Ahyeon was born in 2007 in Gangwon, South Korea. And she follows the YG tradition of a long line of what I like to call once-in-a-generation talent. From dancing at the age of 5, she was
That's high words. Once in a generation talent. Gotta write that down.
encouraged by her father, who would film her and support her in pursuing a career in dance. So fast forward a bit, Ahyeon would join dance academies in Korea and begin auditioning for companies. Some of those K-pop companies included Banana Culture, home to groups like EXID, and JYP Entertainment, which she both passed. However, she would audition for YG Entertainment and continue her training there. Now, when I call her a once-in-a-generation talent, I mean she could do it all. From vocals, to rap, to dance, to visuals, to stage presence,
all-arounder,
to
right?
language,
That's what
and
you call
even
it?
leadership. Yang Han-suk described her as a warrior that has many weapons. Ahyeon is a centerpiece that is made to debut. Rami was born in 2007 in Seoul, South Korea. Her stage name was
Dang, that was fast. But that's possibly the highest praise, right? For Ahyeon. All arounder, could do it all, once in a generation talent. That's why you probably said Ahyeon might go solo. Interesting. So now we're on Rami, which I believe Rami is the one currently on hiatus right now. So I haven't really seen much from Rami. So hopefully Rami comes back.
made to debut. Rami was born in 2007 in Seoul, South Korea. Her stage name
Rami.
was formerly Haram before she changed it to Rami, if you were a bit confused there. And like Pharita, was a child model at first from a very young age at 2, where she featured in a few commercials. But now
Also a
let's jump
child
forward to
model.
2018, where Rami auditioned for YG Entertainment. Okay, we can be honest here. Rami wasn't as talented as other trainees. She even said it herself. But Rami is a perfect example of what practicing non-stop can do.
Started
Rami
off
went
rough
from
around the
this
edges.
to this.
Now I take the weight of me.
Ooh.
Her vocal clarity and raw power became her strengths. This growth is insane to see.
Hold up. And is she considered a main singer? Did he put that in the beginning? He is. She is main vocal and a lead dancer. Oh my goodness. I was about to say. But look how the development there. Starting off rough around the edges, maybe, not as talented as the other kids or whatever. Into that, we got to replay that for sure. For sure.
Now I take the weight of me.
Falsetto. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. If BABYMONSTER has more of that, that's what I like, man. That's what I need to see. Some vocals going crazy. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
clarity and raw power became her strengths. This growth is insane to see. That is why
That's three
Rami
main
was chosen
vocalists.
to debut as the main vocalist and lead dancer of BABYMONSTER. Rora was born in 2008 in Gangwon, South Korea. Looks like we have another child model on our hands. But not just that, Rora was doing everything she could. Modeling, acting, and even debuting in 2017 with a name you definitely heard of, Hidden from New Jeans. This is USSO Girl, a kid girl group originally with 5 members. Rora being one of
New Jeans. Y'all told me to react to New Jeans, so I have that on my docket as well. So maybe, you know, coming up soon, a New Jeans reaction.
17 with a name you definitely heard of, Hidden from New Jeans. This is USSO Girl, a kid girl group originally with 5 members. Rora being one of them,
child
but
star.
with a different name, Yuha. Fun fact, her current stage name, Rora, was given by Yang Han-suk and is based off the word Aurora, like the Northern Lights. She was only in USSO for about a year until getting a call to audition.
Goodness, this
for
reminds
YG.
me of we used to have a show in the States called Dance Moms, where like moms would have these little girls and they'd be performing for these competitions and stuff, but like super young, like this age. I don't know. It's probably like under 10. Crazy.
Entertainment in 2018. Rora showed even only at 15 years old, she has this soulful and emotional vocals of someone who has lived
Soulful.
and experienced everything in life. She was so determined to debut that in the 4 years she was training at YG, she would take a bus after school to the company that would take 2 hours to get there every day. Rora proved
Dedication.
her ability to
2 hours
shine
back and
just like
forth.
her name as she debuted as the main and lead vocalist of BABYMONSTER. And last but not least,
Debuted as the main and lead vocalist. Hold on. It says main/lead. So they're all main vocalists, huh? Interesting. Because usually, you know, I remember main vocalist means that's like the best singer, and then all the lead vocalists is like they're good, but you know the main one that's the main one. But it seems they got 4 main ones, but Rora is a main/lead, so maybe Rora is like embellishing and colorfuling up the tracks.
in Gangwon, South Korea, just like her name as she debuted as the main and lead
Last but
vocalist
not
of
least.
BABYMONSTER. And last but not least, Chiquita was born in
I
2000.
remember Chiquita because I believe we have the same birthday. I believe Chiquita's birthday is February 17. Let me see. Chiquita. Yes, February 17. We have the same birthday.
9 in Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand. All my Thai viewers,
Okay,
did I get that right? Let me know down in the comments. And the thing that probably hits you first,
And the
aside from her
Mac
name
name.
sounded like a Pokemon, is her age. Chiquita is the youngest idol to debut out of YG Entertainment, and actually the first idol to debut in the industry that was born in 2009. That is the statistic I found.
2009. What's the math there? 17? I think that's 17. Crazy, bro. It seems like the idols seem to be getting younger.
And I'm still blown away by it. On top of that, she speaks Thai, English, and is still learning Korean. Now, Chiquita auditioned. Pause, time out. Is that her mom?
Trilingual,
She looks
though.
20.
That
She
still
looks younger than me.
counts.
How old? Let's just move on. Chiquita auditioned in Thailand for YG Entertainment in 2021, meaning she was the last trainee to join the BABYMONSTER project. And obviously means she's also had the shortest trainee time than anyone else in the group, at only 1 year and 9 months. And during filming for Last Evaluation, Chiquita got to meet her idol, Blackpink's Lisa, which definitely motivated her to get to work and get that debut. Chiquita is described as being
So this is like a 3rd generation K-pop group? 3rd or 4th? Because I think there's 5, right? Y'all let me know. I'm still trying to get a handle on like the generation of K-pop groups.
special and having potential that can't be measured. Luckily, we all get to see what she can do as the lead vocalist, lead dancer,
She looked like
sub-rapper
Cinderella there.
in Magne of BABYMONSTER.
Who's your bias? Shout out Internet's Nathan for this, man. This was a quick little guide. Maybe we'll do a more in-depth deep dive, But I think that was a pretty informative video to really just get familiar with the faces, the gals, you know, where they kind of came from, the origins. It's crazy that it started off with like a competition, and they said there's only going to be 6 members, and then they ended up being 7. But sheesh. Let's see the top comment. Rami's improvement is absolutely crazy. She's one of Baby Monster's best vocalists. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to tell if there's 4 main vocalists, right? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which one's the best. I'll keep my ears open, and then see based off the tracks and the covers and whatnot who sticks out to me. Because I remember from Chum, Ahyeon stuck out to me a lot. So this one says Asa is ace of Baby Monster. Asa is best dancer in Baby Monster. I'm guessing this one's a Asa bias. Ahyeon is all arounder in Baby Monster. Best members and best duo. Hey man, I don't know. I'm still fresh to Baby Monster. I think the next thing we're gonna do from them will be their debut EP. Let's see what that is again. I believe it's just self-titled, right? Well, I guess they have these singles, which we can get into too, but this Baby Monster EP, Baby Monster with a 7, we can get into next. So we'll definitely have to. Oh, it also has their Batter Up and Stuck in the Middle. All right, so that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, so stay tuned. Now that we did the guide, maybe we'll do another guide down the road. But next thing up for Baby Monster, we got to do this EP, the debut EP, Baby Monster 7, man. So, yo, you guys made it this far into the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring the notification bell so you know when I post next. Put in the comments if you want to see me react to anything else. Yeah, man, what did you guys think? Let me know if anything I got wrong in the comments down below. I'm still fresh to this, but thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, Lord willing. God bless y'all. Take care. Peace.